first pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
And here they are, just a short time later.
It was great. You know, this is a long-time dream to finally accomplish this, and it finally shows that the hard work has finally paid off for me.
A lot lies ahead. You will most certainly be the most scrutinized rookie in the history of the NBA. What do you think?
I think I'm going to be ready for it.
California, and there is the man of the hour in probably the most anticipated debut of any first-year athlete in any sport for the first time in a regular season game tonight. Welcome, everybody, on the run. This is his best part of his game, and there's his first assist, and it's a beauty.
Players that are going to finish, and he starts it with a strong rebound. In numbers.
LeBron James' first shot is good.
Allow him to be able to have the defensive guy come up onto him so he can use his strength and drive by him.
And LeBron on the baseline, 2 for 2.
He's going to be very successful.
Survive until he gets back, and I'm just not quite sure how long it's going to be. Oh, way off balance, over a 7-footer. And
just staying looking for the best place to pass the ball, finally get somebody open, and they get an easy ball throughout the country.
And now LeBron James. Whoa. A lightning pass to Bremer, and he got it through. It's by John. Here comes Cleveland, chance to make it a one-point game. Whoa. Little dipsy-do for LeBron James. James straight off the pass, and he hits the outside jumper because he's been brilliant.
I tell you what, Brad, he's much better than I thought he was going to be, and I'm going to tell all the NBA players right now, he's much better than you think he is.
All right, thank you very much. LeBron, you had 25 points and 9 assists tonight. What's your assessment of your first game?
I might call them the difference. You have led your team, but always thought team first. So congratulations to LeBron James, the 2008-2009 NBA Most Valuable Player.
Kid, as a basketball player, you sit in your backyard or you in the gym and you just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Mo Williams will throw in. Rashard Lewis playing off the ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer as the Cavaliers have pulled it out to tie the series, and what a miraculous shot by James.
That's what MVPs do. Those kind of shots, and a shot like that can turn a whole series around. Instead of being down 2-0, you're now 1-1.
The Orlando Magic have defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6, and they are headed to the finals for the first time since 1995.
In a do-or-die game on the road, a game that people had favored them to win from the start of the playoffs, LeBron James had 9 turnovers, and what shocked me the most was that at least 6 of them were shockingly unforced errors. They had nothing to do with defensive pressure, and they just took the heart out of his Cavaliers, I thought, because I saw a Prince James that once again was crumbling under the pressure and the expectations to be King James. And I want to point out, Jay and Rob, that the Cavs cut it to 4 and yet in the last 2 minutes, Rob Parker, I saw LeBron James give up, and in turn his team gave up.
The whole team did,
They all just said, okay, if you're giving up, we'll stop. We won't foul. And this was in a way that I could never have imagined a Michael Jordan or a Larry Bird or a Magic Johnson or even a Reggie Miller giving up with the game still a little bit in the balance.
For any winner. Other than just pure basketball talent, which we know LeBron has, it tells you about that gene you always talk about.
Yep.
That Michael has, that you got to question now whether or not LeBron really has it.
I think those he's made for our Sports Center plays of the night because he's always #1 in the regular season. But come postseason time, he's the most overrated, overhyped superstar in my history in this business. Seriously, that's.
What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat. To get better in practice. Once the game starts, I mean, it's going to be easy.
No, you three kings came down here to win championships. Not one, championships.
Not two.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
I've been in 2 NBA finals, and I've not seen the electricity in a regular season game ever in my life. I've been around basketball for 25 to 30 years and have never seen an electricity in a building and the intensity in a building for a regular season game. This feels like the NBA Finals, right?
Like this, and knowing that all eyes have been on you since you made that decision, and now you, as you said, in that stationary position.
Daniel Gibson guarding LeBron James, and LeBron.
The sides of the court, put them together.
There's James for 3. LeBron James.
He's been answered. He knocked down that first jumper of the game, which I think was important to calm his nerves. Now you see him making the 3.
Shot clock to 5. James for 3.
Control. He just looks like he's much more relaxed out there on these jump shots. Look at the lob from Wade. And Jawad Williams makes a smart play. He sees the lob coming, but LeBron's so strong.
Remaining. Here is LeBron. Yes. For Miami. James.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Of anything, but against something like this, I had zero chance. That was like the shot Rudy Gay hit against LeBron. 13-80s night in his return, and he's done a little bit of everything. He's scored in transition. He's got lob passes from his buddy Dwayne Wade.
His 6th foul right there. This place will go absolutely crazy if he can get a bucket here.
Miami is only led by 2 early in the game. Wade, James for the lead.
Perfection. 2-3 with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
James over Pierce. Be the dagger. And West.
It was something you necessarily steal by LeBron James.
One devastating turnover for Boston after it. That's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Delonte West, just going into the chest of Dwayne.
To one of the more compelling seasons in NBA history. A bitter finish to a year that was really championship or failure, according to most people, including the Miami Heat players. And now it's going to be a long, painful summer before they get a chance to respond.
It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Boston with a 3-2 edge and a chance to move on and play in the NBA Finals. Up on the mismatch. Shot clock down to 3. Difficult shot from James. Gets it to go. Stopping. Not going to stop that one. James for 3. Puts it in. LeBron James from downtown. 4 shots. This is his next 2. Sure, Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate then. James, meanwhile, he is knocking down everything. 9 from the field, 18 points, and we still have just under 9 to play in the second. James tries again and puts it in again. He's 30 a game. He's put up tremendous numbers. Certainly Boston fans remember when he had the... James again. Turnovers. Rondo's tried to make some extra special passes as James hits another, a 30-point first half. James jab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot. That's been going in all night. 20 from the field. Crowd back into it again.
And I'm not a fan of how they're playing right now offensively.
James for 3. Does it again. What a performance so far for LeBron James. 39 points in 34 minutes. He has yet to sit. has played the entire game thus far. Got 45. It's time to head back to Miami.
Only you, Skip Bayless, would find a way to rain on this man at this moment in time. What we saw last night was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, postseason performance we have ever seen. Michael Jordan's 63 points against Boston, that definitely is debatable. There are some others that are debatable, but clearly, this is arguably one of the greatest performances we've ever seen. Okay, I was a few feet away from the Heat bench. What I saw, from what I could tell, LeBron James came out there focused and determined. It's the first time that I can recall seeing one man beating an entire team. Only Wilt Chamberlain has had better numbers in NBA history than in a postseason game than what we saw last night. And oh, by the way, that was in 1964, 48 years ago.
And leave everything out there on that floor, man.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals is next on ABC.
Away to Chalmers. James on the break and the finish.
In the paint. Catch and finish.
We're midway through the first. James drives right at Ibaka. Count it and a foul.
And attacks the rim with ferocity and strength. There's no chance to get outside and really have a chance to impact that shot, but the strength, did you see?
And it's not even halftime of Game 5. James again drives inside. Ibaka stays with him, and he still puts it in.
And then knock in a layup to put him up 19.
So happy. It has been
triple joy.
What a difference a year makes. 2011 had such a bitter ending, making this The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted.
You know, this is a dream come true for me. I've been through a lot the last 2 years, but you know, this is definitely a way that it pays off.
Approaching this finals is in stark contrast to the guy we saw in last year's finals. What put you in a place to get back to being LeBron James?
Losing in the finals last year put me back in place. It humbled me a lot, and I was able to go back to the basics. A lot of people had a lot to do with it, but at the end of the day, I just looked myself in the mirror and said, you need to be better.
28.6 points. 10.2 rebounds, 7.4 assists, and is the unanimous choice for the MVP, the Bill Russell Most Valuable Player Trophy of the 2012 NBA Finals.
The chants say it all. LeBron James, MVP of the Finals. Given everything you've been through, when the clock hit triple zeros, what's the first thing that ran through your mind?
It's about damn time.
Back to last year's finals, the way it ended, the way you struggled, the ton of criticism that came your way in so many different ways.
You know, doing whatever it takes to help this team win, but at the same time, I use it as motivation. You know, I'm happy that I was able to make enough plays to put ourselves in a position to win this championship.
You said that last year you were trying to prove something, and this year you realized you didn't have to do that.
You know, I knew what got me to this point, and that was hard work and dedication.
James all over him. 6 to shoot. Parker pulls back. That's a three-pointer. It's good! Tony Parker ties the game! Parker. Parker gets in the paint. Stops, spins, shot is good! Tony Parker, back-to-back buckets, and James backs in. Lost the ball. Duncan lost it, picked up, and Parker has it. Ginobili drives inside. Fouled by Allen.
Go, a quick shot.
James looks, sees an opening. Wild pass, picked up by Ginobili. And he's fouled by Allen.
I'm going to put 5 smalls in the game so we can attack quickly. Someone comes off a shooter, you make the play, you take the first best shot off of Wade. You don't come off another three-point shooter.
James catches, fires a three, way off. Rebound tipped, still loose, picked up by Miller. Back out to James, another three. It's good. James knocks it down.
Boris Diaw open, but didn't want to inbound to him. And now,
it also included an unbelievable block. Tim Duncan was about to either stuff it or lay it in. It's one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the three right away?
just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, the Duncan came out and they failed to get the defensive rebound. Now, because of the instant replay rule, the Spurs, who don't have any timeouts, over. Wade the drive. Inside to James. Heat back up by 1.
And this is the good part about the review.
Ginobili on the drive. Ginobili lost the ball. Picked up by Allen. Now they have to foul. Greg Popovich irate.
Three. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosch. Game over.
There'll be a game 7.
Getting down low.
Puts it up, banks it in, and a foul.
Ginobili. Kawhi Leonard for 3.
Puts it in. Inside Duncan. Across the lane. Duncan misses the tip. No good.
And look like.
James pulls up. Puts it in. 4-point lead.
Ginobili inside to Duncan. Back to Ginobili. Ginobili out of control. Throws it away. Golden opportunity. A bounce here, a bounce there. That was a story in Game 6. Also here in Game 7. And you see Tim Duncan, the frustration, knew the opportunity was right there.
Leonard tries to close the gap late. Excellent balance by James. And knocks it in to get... Take advantage of the way San Antonio was guarding them. He has responded in a huge way.
They're just not used to the quiet.
Clutch foul shots for the Heat.
Miami wins Game 7 in the NBA title. The final score 95-88.
Like Spo said, first of all, I want to give a lot of credit to the San Antonio Spurs. First-class organization. They pushed us to the limit. I work on my game a lot. Throughout the offseason, I put a lot of work into it. And to be able to come out here and the results happen out on the floor is the ultimate. It's the ultimate. I'm lost for words.
Do you send multiple players at LeBron? Down to 5. Down to 3.
Make somebody else beat you.
3 on the way. He got it!
See the folks lined up behind me waiting to get going. Everybody who's been waiting for LeBron James to come back home.
LeBron, you got to do what makes you happy. And I was like, yeah, I think so. And also, I'm going to do what makes my city and my state happy. And that's why I came back. I love you. I'm back.
Ron, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Early in November, there was a game in Utah, tight game. Kyrie had 34 points, but he had no assists. And you let him know that that's just not acceptable. Tonight again, he had no assists. Does he get a pass, though, for tonight because of the circumstances? Or
don't none of us get a pass tonight. It's not just Kyrie. Kyrie could have had 40 assists, but if D-Rose still make that shot, we still lose. So it's not about Kyrie. It's not about LeBron. It's not about Tristan, and all the way down the line. None of us get a pass tonight. We have to be better. I have to be better. I had 7 turnovers tonight. If I have 4, then we don't put ourselves in that position. I also shot 8 for 25 from the field. Maybe if I'm 11 for 25, we put ourselves in a better position. I also shot 1 for 7 from the 3-point line. and I only had 1 steal. It ain't about Kyrie. You put it on me.
5 remaining. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer stuns the Chicago Bulls, and the series is tied at 2 games apiece.
Which man will lead his team to the promised land? Well, the answer lies straight ahead.
You already know what time it is, Joe. Dominate this game from the beginning.
In the backcourt, Green's pass for Livingston, stolen by Irving. Irving on the attack, drives it Green, lays it up with the left-handed in, and the Cavs lead 19-11.
And what a start for the Cavaliers.
Trying to J.R. Smith, brought up by Livingston, step back 3. Oh, he knocks it down! J.R. Smith in a phone booth, cans it from the left side, and the Cavaliers have taken a 29-15 lead.
Now they get fired up. Now you see Irving. And Kyrie Irving is hurt now that he's off the court, showing how much pain he's in.
Pass over to Morris. He's open. He'll fire. 3-ball. Corner pocket. Harrison Barnes. The Warriors, who are down 14 in the first half, they win 108-100 and take a 1-0 lead. Finals.
Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions. Their first title in 40 years. A disappointed LeBron James.
You know, tonight we had our chances, but, you know, we ran out of talent. For everything I had, the guys played as hard as they could, as long as we could, but.
You know, was there ever a point in this finals that you doubted whether you'd be able to pull this off?
Yeah, when the numbers went 0 and we lost tonight, team to lose 2 All-Stars and still be able to make it to the finals, and all the playmakers, you got to be healthy. You got to be at full strength to win it. We just wasn't. And I look at it, would I rather not make the playoffs or lose in the finals? I don't know. I've missed the playoffs twice. I lost in the finals 4 times. I'm almost starting to be like, oh, I'd rather not even make the playoffs than to lose in the finals. I would hurt a lot easier, but it's a price for your body feeling this way for winning. And did I win? I didn't win a championship, but you know, I've done a lot of good things, you know, in this first year back, and hopefully I can continue it.
Golden State will win this game. I think those boys will show up without Draymond Green. Clay and Steph will catch fire. The bench, their depth will step up, you know, and do what they do because they're all about next man up philosophy, okay, strength in numbers. And I think it'll be too much for this Cleveland Cavaliers squad to overcome.
This game is made for LeBron James because he owes his team this game. And with no Draymond, it's time for the king to rise and shine.
I guess he just got his feelings hurt. You talked about being a prideful guy and that some comments Draymond made. Would you discuss that whole issue of what's fair and not fair on the court?
What happened? What Clay said?
Against Curry. Backs it in. 8-0. Klay Thompson falling away. It's good. 36 for LeBron James. It's bedlam here in Cleveland. Curry blocked by James. On Green. Finishing touches on a magnificent performance. 41 in back-to-back finals games. And there's the buzzer. James steps back for 3. Puts it in! LeBron James from downtown. And the Cavaliers go up by 2. Taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. Wow. His Curry come up on a minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! And the Cavaliers by 3.
And I like the note. Want to go early.
Irving drives to James. Misses the jam, but fouled. Stays a 3-point game.
And Mike, as a player, there's no pressure right now. You're up 3. Worst case scenario, you got to give them 1 free throw. That should be the mindset.
Miss or make here from James. Rattles in the second. 4-point game. Timeout Golden State. State's final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
If we're just talking about from a basketball standpoint,
It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again.
at that moment, I was like, I'm the greatest basketball player people have ever seen in all facets. Like, you know, I could play the 1 through 5. I can guard 1 through 5. You know, just like literally like did something that's never been done in the history of the sport. Nobody ever coming out of that. And nobody gave us a chance. I just felt like ain't nobody better than me at this.